Fans will find them, as they always do. Great to see. Seeing a better swing these days?
James and put his A swing on it because it allows him to create some space so darn good that these hit streaks just keep happening.
If he's riding a 12-game hit streak right now, imagine what's possible. Park in Philadelphia. Ross Stripling takes the hill in this one to sing just 2.5 ahead of the Brewers for the third wild card.
That start just over 2 months ago, and that's why it makes it such a challenge for a game plan. He will adapt, and he will have a plan for each and every hitter.
Behind the plate, as Joe mentioned, is standing by with Hazel May. Hazel, where the Phillies are concerned, they're battling for a spot in Philadelphia tonight, and we'll have first pitch coming your way right after.
On the National League side, the Blue Jays coming off the 5-3 homestand.
Seattle, where they are at, and you're trying to finish off the Baltimore Orioles.
Hunter Kirk back in the lineup. He is DHing and batting cleanup, and it also includes
29th start of the season. He's pitched 100, and he has been pitching much better lately. Doesn't strike out many, but does Phillies. This is how they will line up tonight. Schwarber, Marsh in baseball. He's thrown out the most base runners in 20.
It's a different cast of characters here. A more complete Phillies in the Rays series as well. This ball to center field, but back is Brandon Marsh. Stood about of a series, greets the catcher and the umpire warmly before.
Behind Trey Turner of the Dodgers, who's at
12-game hitting streak with a thing to sneeze at, and it's going to be 13 here. Hit somebody, unfortunately.
But the double play would have still been in order. He has played great shorts.
Got hit by that throw, and Art, we hope you were doing okay. Back to the action with a runner at second and one out. So now I always wonder before the first game of a series, as hot as Bichette has been, to hear what they might say about him in the meeting.
To Blue Jays, you don't want Guerrero to beat you. You don't want.
And he takes that one just low.
Burke as the cleanup hitter back in the
Guerrero. And the 1-2 curveball fouled off by Bichette.
Ball slider, but told you in that opening that he.
That hits it off the end of the bat into shallow right field, where Matt Vierling then catching. And again, Kirk is the DH tonight, but they are hopeful that. I think though the Blue Jays and John
be there. He can do his work on the side. Can his pitch.
And he takes it outside. 3 and
like he'd rather face Matt Chapman.
And he missed down and away for ball 4. So.
Not even.
Chapman's looking for the first hit of his career. Chapman has seen him before, but he's 0 on it as he belts it to deep left field and wait.
Do it. You got to do it in dramatic fashion. He's loving. Your mind, he's pitching around him. Side looked like a cutter that went right to his barrel.
And he is 0 for 7. Games are getting more serious. It's late in the year. Maybe you said don't watch. Up the middle, and that'll get through. And then we take another look at the 3-run. And the inning continues with the game from John Schneider about him, and that is that Gurriel is going to meet the team at the end of that series and maybe next week.
He's throwing and he's hitting. Not
Korver, Hoskins, Bryce Harper, who has been DH since Rob Thompson took over. 58 and 30.
Job is to shut that team down. 22nd starter team.
Kyle Schwarber, and this is a kind of a
Dodger center. He's Ross struck
play in foul territory, and he's there
this season. And behind the plate, Danny Jansen, 4th straight.
And he lifts a high fly ball to right center field. You can see George Springer.
Fired the first 9 batter was not there. It was more of a skeleton type of
at the bottom of the order, but there are some dangerous hitters.
A little bit of a funk, if you will, because their offense hasn't been clicking.
They come in having lost back in for 4 more, and the Braves are great.
And
the shallow right center field, and right there to make the catch is Teoscar at BlueJays.com. Judge also
has the record for a right-handed
Blue Jays. Had a chance to at a high school in Wisconsin, and his Gulf Coast League rookie. Jansen was a 16th round draft picker. It sure will, and it's lost in the, and it drops.
Kyle Schwarber's in the outfield, has no idea where the ball is. It kept that double.
Stott knew where it was. Break, and here's Kevin Biggio. And it's dropping in for a base hit. Jansen will look like he might have been favoring something. Boy, about everything. And now Springer base hit. Jansen in to score.
Career against the Blue Jays. Talking bullet for George Springer.
In the first. It's fouled off by Guerrero. A different looking Phillies team right now, but the Blue Jays have come out.
Thought the Blue Jays were spinning their to gel at the right time of the season.
And Vladdy is swinging a miss.
He swung down on that ball.
And that catches the outside corner.
Which is, I think, against the Blue Jays. Anything over the middle.
Been moved to the bullpen because Wheeler's back. All down to first. Hoskins the throw to
baseball. Hoskins had to deal with the runner Springer.
And the Phillies thinking maybe with this. And a called strike on.
Add-on run in the 8th or 9th inning. Here you're going to let your guy hit. He might.
He might. Another throw to first. And the 1-1. Fastball fouled off to the right. Springer. The Blue Jays got some help with how Schwarber lost the ball. And up. Biggio in to score. Bichette.
And send it right back through the middle. That's how good RBI men make.
Hits for power. He draws walks. Clubhouse. He's had a heck of a year.
Yeah. You know, ways to get him out by throwing sliders or off speed.
The pitch. Got a fastball, sends it foul. When you add in that 3-run homer he's got in the first inning tonight. And it's now a full count. There they go. And the 3-2 chopped foul. And Chapman will get another influence he's had on the younger players. He doesn't mind it.
He's doing it on the field and in the clubhouse.
Good slider.
The past, I just think he is now evolved.
Great starts, 3 or fewer runs in all 6. The changeup
at any time for a strike, and you've got a heck of a
one lined into right center, and that will get down to the infield. But JT Realmuto leads off and hitting .323 with an OPS approved on both sides of the ball. Oscar back and on the track will make. Muto can easily tag and come to third. It's a nice story this year. It's he's one of the most important guys on the first-round pick out of UNLV back in 2019. That's the and then they released Didi Gregorius, and now he's the shortstop.
That they scored against him, and they were unearned runs because of an error.
Change up and a swing and a miss to
wind up, and then the ball comes.
With Philadelphia, used to run a lot, doesn't have the.
Everybody is straight up on defense.
Bichette, and he'll throw him out, and Stripling